Danny, this is the last event for Serco Yamaha for the year, and we see down, drop of the gate and a rider going wide, SX1, heat number 1.
There was a massive domino effect right there. I saw at least 5 riders just elbowing each other, trying to find position, going into that corner. I love that little sneaky move up the inside there. Was that the 40? Oh, no, that was...
Brad West.
Yeah, Brad West in the lead. No, it was Wills that I saw up to the inside. So it is the 45 machine that was leading this one, Luke Clout.
Now, Danny, much better option with rhythm through there. We just saw Luke Clout rolling the first one and then triple, triple, triple. Now, that's a heck of a lot faster than doubling. Right, so everything looking very nice at the moment at the head of the pack for Luke Cloud. We've got a problem for the number 1. Brayton has got some track markers caught up there in the back wheels. So a series that has just not gone swimmingly for Brayton. Let's have a look at what has happened here. Come up the inside and gone to give a little bit of a bump to Brad West, but he's sucked a tough block in.
Can you believe that? He is not having a good run here in this championship. Unfortunate for him, there's so much that's been going against him as we return to our race leader, the Yamaha rider, number 4 of Luke Clout. So he's had to pass a couple of people to get there as well.
Yeah, great ride for Jackson Richardson so far, and likewise for Dylan Wills to be up there in second place. Oh, he came up very short, and that was a little bit unexpected.
Okay, so let's return to that finish line jump that we spoke of. It's a daunting jump. For the riders that have never done it, it can be very daunting. Some of our pro riders today, and we can promise you, as we take a quick look at this, watch, just a little bit short and a little bit sideways, kicks the back end across. He's nose wheeling down there. He's on the brakes as well.
I actually thought it was a tweak at the front, but the front was really quite solid.
Yeah,
it was
good.
Good.
So that ramp, it pops you up high, and it's a daunting thing to come up to if you've never done them before. However, if you want to run up the front, but this guy, he is collecting the win in this race, the confidence that comes along with it, and he's going to drag that into the final. Luke Clout, your winner, heat number 1.
A little bit of an overjump there on the finish line, but no problem whatsoever for Luke Clout. Second place through for Dylan Wills.
Oh, he's happy.
A nice scrub there, looking very, very nice. And
well, we are straight back into the action here at Marvel Stadium. The 5-second board is up. We are ready to get going. Webster to the inside. We also see the championship leader of Wilson, but he is buried at the back of the pack.
Terrible jump out of the gate from Wilson, but he's managed to slide his way through a little bit like some dodgem cars and comes out straight behind his teammate in second place. What a start from Kyle Webster.
How did Wilson make that happen? He was second last going into the first turn, second out of the second turn. That's just incredible to pick those kind of gaps. Sometimes things just open up and present themselves, so they lead.
Riding. I want to make comment on the dirt here, and what we're seeing is a lot of people not necessarily having to go to those outside berms because there is so much traction with this dirt.
Well, we just saw it right there. Oh, we haven't even mentioned Hill, who was just on screen. We saw it right there a second ago with Joel Whiteman on the number 30 machine. Actually just rode around the outside on a flat turn. Oh, Hill has gone down, and a rider nowhere to go. Hill is going to actually be stuck on the ground. He needs to get up and going to make sure he's got that qualifying position.
Oh, and it looks like those bars are twisted as well.
Oh man, that is tough. Let's look at the replay. Hill to the inside, just loses the front wheel coming on the other side, and then these riders just pile up behind him. I think that was Liam Jackson. Yeah, so unfortunate for them riders. It is going to be a tough night for them to get back. Oh, no one hurt, of course, but yeah, not the way you want to start your night in the heat. As we go back to the leader now, and I want to say, Kyle Webster has had a pretty rough Supercross season so far.
Trying to set something up. He's trying to find out where he has a spot on the track that might be a little faster. I guess he'd be kind of hoping that it would be the whoop section. However, they tend to be doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah, to the inside here, Wilson. Oh, very forceful. What a move by Wilson. Get to the inside there, just a better run across the whoops. Ducks down to the inside, and now Webster has the opportunity to learn from the championship leader that sits there in front of him.
Well, that's the thing. You need to have enough energy left and no arm pump to be able to latch onto someone like Dean Wilson, try to pick up on some of those lines. As he comes up and over this time, let's take a look at the lap time. It hasn't changed, so it continues to be a 49.09. He hasn't yet got down into the 48. But great to see Hill back on a charge now, starting to make his way up through the pack. He's found his way up into 5th place now.
Yeah, so Hill's had to pass a lot of riders. Actually sits behind Lawson Bopping Oh, look at Hill just looking down towards the triple jump. Now is our race leader. He will come around the final turn in heat number 2. Of course, Wilson, a beautiful way to start this final night, throws it sideways, takes the win, and he is set to get himself a championship this evening if he can continue this form that we saw in that race.
Look, I'm going to go with Kyle Webster. Whole shot here. He got a fantastic jump out of the gate in his qualifying heat. Let's see how he goes here. Eyes on the gate and went down. One of the Hondas jumped out really good. That looked to be Kyle Webster.
Well picked. Wills, though, to the inside, and Clout also to the inside. Wow, Clout out of nowhere has thrown himself up into the lead. Great follows him through, and Wilson deep in the pack in about 8th place at the moment. So Great has had a tough year of Supercross here in Australia League. 5 times champion leading into this one. He would love nothing more to get some redemption here tonight with a win. And 2 points between Hill, Brayton and Clout. So it's down to where they finish in this race for those minor places in the championship.
Now, 20-lap final. We are only 3 laps in, so there is an absolute eternity to go. And a mistake from Wills.
Yeah, so Wills drops back out of the picture in this one. As we see now, Hill looking to start moving forwards. Triples over here. Oh, Wilson, did you see the way he bounced off the last of those 4? Really pushing hard at the moment, wants to get up there and close this one out. Just like Anstey, he's had a perfect season here in Australia so far. Aranda managed to get himself all the way up and over the quad. He's the only rider to do it clean. And as we see, smoke coming out the back end of a 4-stroke. That's not what we want. That's a put it off the side of the track, buddy. That's the last thing you need to do is go and tackle that finish line jump with a smoky 4-stroke.
With Luke Clout this week and said, hey, listen, you need to calm down, eliminate those mistakes, and ride how you know how to ride. And that's what we're seeing out here tonight, guys. Well, the CDR Yamaha team principal, Craig Darkshaw, does have a good head on his shoulders. He has been there and done that. Wilson has gone off the side of the track. Now he has to just be very, very careful coming back on. Didn't make up any time. Didn't wash the front out on that very slippery surface, and he finds himself back on now. Have a little bit of a look here. Up and over goes Josh Hill. A little bit to the left. Now, do you think he perhaps got cross-rutted, Danny? Yeah, there was a little unexpected kick coming off that first jump for sure. That put him to the side there. Very wise, just took his time, went around those jumps, made up absolutely no time, and stays upright. Now, going back to in the moment and not having any of those mishaps where the mind goes off somewhere else. A little bit of a talking of mishaps here. That's an example of the mind just wandering a little bit. Unfortunate for him. Interesting having that. And there was a sympathy crash in the background. Those tough blocks have been booby traps tonight. Every single time you come in contact with one, they look like sweet, innocent cardboard, but there's booby traps involved. He's still dealing with the repercussions of the crash that we saw at Newcastle, and a change of line there from Wilson. It looked like he was trying to set up a little bit of a passing move there. Beautiful move, and heads to the inside. Almost contact, but makes the pass. Yeah, Hill just had nowhere to go there. He was out a little bit wide, stuck behind that lap's rider. Again, we saw it in Newcastle, how Wilson got an advantage. Have a look at this. So he goes out wide, gets held up just a little bit, but, I mean, Wilson was already there. Yeah, that was clean. That was really, I think Josh Hill would have found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time and gone, you know what, I need to turn down here. The Honda number 15 was already there. And again, that changes things around once again because that puts Clout back into second in the championship. So Clout certainly fastest on track. You can see that with the split on the left. Another mistake by Wilson. Nearly over the back of the berm, but from Dean Wilson, he has eased up onto the back of his teammate, Justin Brayton. And if he can make this pass, it'll be a very solid second placing. Now, I do not predict that he will head off after Luke Clout. There is no need to put that kind of racetrack pressure on yourself. Now, that all started from an overjump on the triple, and you saw the helmet slap. So watch it as he comes down here. Boom. Yeah, very hard landing off that triple. Lucky to stay on the track. Yeah, that was a tough one to pull up for, so did well to stay there. And again, though, the pressure back to the inside. Do you think with the amount of pain that Brayton's in, is he going to put up much of a challenge here? Yeah, look, I don't think so. Nice semi-aggressive pass there. No touching of plastic or bike, but that was just someone that's on a little bit of a mission. Let's go back down to Chad Reed.
It's like something that I'm really watching, and I'm just remembering because Dino was, he spent the summer of 2011 at my house when he was champion. But the last time that Dean Wilson was contending for a championship for real was in 2011. That is a long time ago. And I'm just not, you're starting to see that even here and what it means to be a champion, and I'm just seeing little mistakes that championships bring out of you, you know? It's probably feeling every bump on the track, every rock, every rut, and just interesting to watch that part of it because we've all been there. And
what is about to happen around the final turn for 2023. He said he wanted to go out with a bang, and you cannot do it a better way than this. Luke Cloud, congratulations, mate, takes the win in the final race of the 2023 Fox Australian Supercross Championship SX1 class.
And your 2023 SX1 Fox Australian Supercross champion, Dean Wilson, take a bow. An amazing race season for him.